Good morning, this is Jason Ursino from Learning Space, and I'm driving to school. Today I'm going to be talking about the difference between a big school and a small school. I have worked in both. The first 15 years of my career was in a very, very large school, and from there I went to a very, very small school. I can talk mostly about secondary schools because that's my experience, but speaking to primary school teachers, I can say that the primary school experience is very similar. So if you're in a situation where you want to choose between some schools and one or two of them are very, very large and some of them are very, very small, this video could probably help you out with deciding which school you want to go, your son or daughter to go to, regarding this just from the size of the school. So both big schools and small schools have their advantages and disadvantages. For a big school, the biggest advantage is that for a large school to operate, it needs to have set systems in place. Now, these systems are pretty much things to do with the partial care, the way they run their academics. Everything in the school is in a fixed system. So from there, that means that you know what you're going to get. The other thing is about a big school is the consistency. The culture is consistent. HSC results are fairly consistent. So you can do a little bit of research, talk to people in the community about what the school's like, and it pretty much gives you an idea of what it's going to be like for your son or daughter because of the consistency. The biggest advantage of a small school is the fact that it's very much like a community where everyone knows each other. As a teacher in a small school, not only have I got to know all the kids, but I've also got to know all their families. So you become very much entrenched in the school a lot more. You become this idea that it's a tight community. The disadvantages are obviously the opposite. So in a small school, there's less consistency. From one grade to another can be completely different. You can have a grade that has this culture of academics and another grade that has a culture of sport, and they're completely different. Whereas in a big school, the disadvantage would be, as a teacher, I can say that I didn't even get to know every student. It was very, very difficult to get to know every student. Of course, I got to know the students that I taught myself, and the students that I was in charge of. However, it wasn't a situation where I got to know every student. So they're the sorts of things to consider. Big schools are more consistent in their culture and in their academics. The smaller schools are more intimate in that we get to know the community a lot better. If you like my videos, there are more of them at learningspace.net.au/driving to school, and have a good day.